to the streets of Toledo. I saw a young girl, she captured my dream. Gotta love a game trail. See that? Always look for footprints. See what uses it. Last night when I was walking in the same area, I saw two types of animal, which Otto pointed out to me with his nose and his pointing, which was chamois. They call them rebecos here, and they're like small mountain antelope. Kind of amazing, but when you look at them, they're not quite deer-like. They're slightly different. Little horns, slightly different proportions, sort of like shorter, sort of fuller in the body and bigger heads, kind of. But also groups of red deer. So I haven't seen any tracks of wild boar or anything. So this track here, this game trail, which comes down to the stream here and goes over on the other side. Look up there. Will be used by them, which is certain. I've seen a few prints of them as well, just cloven-footed clover puffs. Distinct lack of shelf space. I imagined a life where we had our own farmland, inside of the snow that lie on the high Sierras in spring, where our sons grew up proud, but were called off to battle, where they died in the field of a cruel civil war. Now, I've just stopped on the side of the road because I've seen something that looks like out of James Bond. I don't know if you've seen The Quantum of Solace, but it has, which is a James Bond film with Daniel Craig. It has this crazy sort of power plant where you have all these mirrors reflecting the sun onto a single point, and it's some sort of evil genius thing. But it's also the heat from the sun just essentially evaporates water, which can then turn into steam, which can then be used to generate power and turbines. That is what is over there. It's amazing because it's you can just see the beams of light coming off the mirrors, and it's just an incredible looking thing. I'll show you through the binoculars. It's great to see other types of renewable energy generation. Spain doesn't always seem like it's at the forefront of environmental stuff, but there's something. My name is Ben Palmer-Fry, and these are my Rewiding Diaries. I'm on the road in my camper van Jemima with my dog Otto, exploring wild places, finding wildlife, getting a taste for what a more self-sufficient, more adventurous, but more peaceful life is like. So I thought I'd do a little section on the forestry here. They have big eucalyptus plantations and pine plantations everywhere along the north coast. So I've been driving along thinking, driving through forests and thinking, oh, this is amazing. But just as you get to know it a little bit more, they're all these incredible. you know, it doesn't exactly support a diversity of habitats or a diversity of insects, and so therefore it's not a good sort of natural environment for animals, plants, or anything. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can show you a little bit more about that. So I'm here with my friend Seb. Seb's an English guy, aren't you?
Yeah, you're Seba. You're Seba.
Seba.
You're Seba.
Ah, you're Seba.
But I like Seb. That's
Seb.
good.
Oh, you know. Seb lives just up the hill. And yeah, what do you reckon? Because I'm quite interested by the forestry here. What do you make of eucalyptus, like the plantations?
I hate it.
Okay, why?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not a native. It's not native to
tree.
here.
Yeah.
Nor am I.
Half of
Half
you
I am. Yeah, I'm more Basque than I am English. But,
yeah.
Yeah. No. Basically, here there were loads of what we call them manantials, so natural springs.
Oh, really?
And each eucalyptus it sucks about 150 litres of water a day.
Oh, wow.
So since the eucalyptus has been introduced, lots of the natural springs have disappeared.
Oh, really?
And of course, with all of that, the waterways and everything, and so everything's changing.
And the sort of natural water courses and all the animals and plants that go along with that.
We're restoring a farm here, it's 8 hectares, and turn it into a hostel. And our idea is to run rural courses and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get you to come and do a course in English. But obviously, to farm it, we need to know where the water courses are, but everything's changing, and it's all because of the eucalyptus and the pines as well. Essentially, people call them woodland. They're not.
That's the thing, because you see wood-clad slopes, and you think, okay, look at all the forest.
Look at the view, and you think, wow, it's great. But it's all it's just it's a monocultivate. It's like me planting a field of wheat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's not great.
No, I'm not a fan of eucalyptus or pine, really.
Yeah.
Have both.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna. Are
you gonna start planting native trees?
Yeah. Well, we have
I've seen a few of them.
Yeah, we've got a native woodland here with oak, ash, hazel.
Up there, right?
Yeah. Oak, ash, hazel. Predominantly, there's willow as well.
Yeah.
Some salix, but we've got all of this used to be chestnut.
Oh yeah, of course.
Until the disease came, and then they thought, oh no, we can't do that again, so we'll put eucalyptus in.
Okay.
And basically it sucks it just leaves. Once you've had eucalyptus on a place, the only thing you can put on is more eucalyptus.
Because the roots
go straight down,
way deep, and they last for ages, right?
Yeah, and they take out all the water. So with a pine tree, the roots kind of go like a spider's web at the base,
and when it comes
and
down,
shallow, which is why they fall down in the wind. Eucalyptus is a bit harder for them to fall down because they're like an oak. They have one root that goes
like
down,
a taproot.
Yeah, drinking up all the thing. With eucalyptus, you can only put eucalyptus on it again once you've cut it, and it's self-seeding. But the eucalyptus, you can only have about three, maximum 4 cuts out of it.
Okay.
And then all of the soil is just completely useless for anything. You can't hardly go grass.
Does it change the pH of the soil?
I'm not too sure about all the science. But I'm sure
quite possibly.
Yeah.
Because it has resin and and
then it's a fire hazard. I mean, look at Australia, where it comes from. It's all burning. And,
quite.
They call it the gasoline tree there, but. No, we've got a pine plantation now. It's Pinus radiata.
Yeah,
there's a lot of it around here, and it's about 30 years old. And we're going to be taking them. So what we want to do is restore native woodland. Now the native woodland is there. It's in.
There are particularly in the
lower layers. The problem is
the seed banks there, right?
But so what people, and there's saplings coming through. But the problem with here is what people do, because they don't understand about forestry, is they'll just go in and they'll just chop it all down, and then expect miracles to happen. But it doesn't work like that. So what we're going to do in our plantation is use it. We're going to be working with a guy called Kiko Alonso from a company called Besaya.
Okay.
And we are working with them in the local town hall to basically use this woodland as an example of how to regenerate the native woodland.
That's really exciting.
So
I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, loads of things like that we're doing.
Mate,
So
like, we need to chat more.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know the videos that I'm making, like they're called the Rewiding Diaries.
Right.
So part of it is just me being exploring like both rewilding of people, but also of places.
Yeah, well, our whole thing here is disconnect to reconnect, and it's for me, it's all about finding balance between the technology that we're using to film this, but also like actually in life and everything, and what we eat and how we live. But yeah, we're aiming for sustainability, whatever you interpret that to be. But there's lots been talked about now about rewilding and wilding. Is that Isabel Tree did a good book about it. But there we go.
But they're starting. Look at that.
Yeah. So behind us, they're taking out these eucalyptus.
Look at that.
And then more eucalyptus will grow.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
So anyway,
that's great.
No worries. Well,
we'll see. That hand is like a sort of demigod's hand that can just grab trees, cut them, strip them. Seeing it work is scary.